Okay, today is Wednesday, July 26, 2023. We're at Christ Episcopal Church on I believe it's Riverside. We're in Adrian. As you can see, we're at a 4-inch clean-out tee. There's a sump in the mechanical room here that's tied in. We removed the fitting. There was no clean-out. We are going to go ahead at this time and do a diagnostic televise. There's been some ongoing issues with some bathrooms here on the first floor that have been causing backups. You can see we're under a floor drain right here where you can see it has toilet paper. So we're going to do a diagnostic televise. As you can see, this is a 4-inch cast iron line. And we're currently in the mechanical room. And you can see here we come into a Y. And you can see we do hold some water. We do have some buildup. Through the mechanical room. We do hold some water. Again, as you can see, it is scaled. There's really nothing in the mechanical room but floor drains. At the very end of the mechanical room, there is a mop basin. We're going to look for that tie-in. As you can see, we do have an amount of scale buildup through this line. We're going to pause right here. We're going to try and locate what this Y is. Okay, we do have the mop basin running. As you see, it's not tied into this Y. This is possibly one of the floor drains. There is 3 of them in the room. We are going to go ahead, we're going to leave the basin running. We're going to continue our televised downstream. As you can see, we have a lot of ridging of scale build up through the line. As you can see, we do have a Y that's right here. Okay, as you can see, we do have some water flow on at this point, so we are going to try and pull back to see if we can locate the mop basin Y. Okay, as you can see with the scale buildup, it's actually hard for us to pick up where the flow is at. We are going to leave the mop basin run at this time. We will continue our televise downstream. When we pull back, we will try and locate the Ys, but as you can see, we do have an extreme amount of buildup through this line. Okay, here you can see this is water currently running. We are going to shut the mop basin off at this time. We will also locate. Okay, as you can see, the flow has stopped, so we believe this is the tie-in for the mop basin. Okay, we have located this. This is in the storage room right next to the mechanical room here, basically on the other side of the wall where the mop basin is. We're going to continue our televised downstream. We're trying to look at the line. As you can see, we do have scale buildup. We're also going to try and see areas where we could possibly put cleanouts so we can actually access. Looks like a zip tie probably got down one of the floor drains. To see where we can access the line, as we can only descale about 50 feet or so at a time. Okay, here you can see we have a 45, which this turns the drain towards the bathrooms. We are going to locate this. Okay, we believe this area is still in that storage room. We are going to go ahead, we're going to try and push 4 or 5 feet to see if we get out into the hallway. So we can get a better location. Also, that would probably be an area for a clean out. Okay, as you can see here, we have a second 45 right here. So we're going to try and locate right here and see if this is out in the main hallway. Okay, we have located this out in the hallway. It is 2'8" down. It's just outside of the wall. At this point, we're going to try to continue our televised downstream. As you can see, we still have a lot of scale. You can see we have a Y here in the 12 o'clock that does pick up a bathroom on the second floor. Again, you can see we do hold an amount of water in the drain at this point. Again, you can see here we hold water. Here basically you can see the pipe is almost full. Okay, we're going to pause here to locate. Okay, we have located this. We are in the activity room. We're a few feet short of a clean out. We are going to stick a tape measure down to see if we can see it, to signify that we went up to the clean out. It is down about 3'8", but as you can see, we are plugged up at this point. Okay, we're going to pause here. We're going to locate to see if this is past the clean out. If it is, we will go ahead and pull back. We will continue our recording, and then we will move up to the clean out, the first clean out in the activity room, and televise from that location. Okay, we have located this. We are past the clean out. It appears that there's a change of direction, and it kind of heads at a 45. We are going to pull back at this time We will continue to record. As you can see, we're completely underwater at this point. So somewhere downstream past that clean out, we're having an issue where we have some sort of blockage. So we are going to pull back our camera right now, and then we will move to the clean out in the activity room, try and televise from there, see if we can locate, and then see if we can also get a flow established. We may have to move back to this clean out so we can eventually look at the piping and see where the bathrooms tie in. As you can see what visual we do have, there is some scale buildup in the piping. Possibly as we pull back here, we may be able to see the bathroom tie-ins. Okay, as you can see, we have a Y in the 12 o'clock position. We are going to flush some of the fixtures in both the men's and women's room to check and see if this is the opening for the bathroom group. Okay, as you can see, the water is actually coming from behind us. We are going to check the men's room as well. Okay, here you can see this is actually the men's room tie-in here, and the women's room tie-in should be just behind us. We believe it's possibly, we are going to go ahead and flush the women's room again and see if it's possibly right here in this area. As you can see, this is where we have a little shelf of scale buildup. Okay, it's hard for us to see the tie-in for the women's, as this is an area where we do hold water. It's possibly due to some scale buildup. We are going to continue to pull back at this time. We will continue our recording, but definitely this is an area that possibly will need some attention in time, but as it appears right now, the problem area, as you've seen by how the water was being held up as we got into the activity room, is from the activity room going out towards the main sewer. So we are going to go ahead and move to that clean out and try and see if we can determine the area where the issue is.